If you're looking for a unique Mother's Day gift, give Mom the ultimate gift of self-discovery with an Ancestry gift subscription and DNA kit. With Ancestry, you can discover deeply meaningful insights about who you are and where you came from.
Dive into your family history with birth, marriage, and death certificates, along with census, military, and church records.
Ancestry combines 10 billion historical records with the most detailed consumer DNA test.
Most important, Ancestry empowers moms and others to unlock their past and inspire their future, all through exploring who they are and where they came from.
This Mother's Day, give Mom the opportunity to learn more about herself through an Ancestry gift subscription and Ancestry DNA kit. Now through May 13th, get 30% off any Ancestry gift subscription at Ancestry.com. This is Sasha Rionda reporting.
Special thanks to Ancestry.com for sharing that information.